Alright, what's good everyone? It's No ACLs and I'm back with another game review today. I'm looking at Block Lords. Now, this is an upcoming AAA real-time strategy game coming out of MetaKing Studios. It's very exciting, to be honest. It's comparable to Civilization and Age of Empires, but it's definitely got its own unique elements and it's an entirely different beast. So we're gonna look at this game today. First things first, let's hit up the trailer right at the homepage here at blocklords.com and get an introduction to the game. Let's get a taste of what Block Lords has to offer.
The air is thick with blood. Allegiances have been tested. Those who remain stand no chance. In the wake of defeat, when your legacy lies in ruins, steel yourself. The enemy stands at the door. Only courage remains. There is no other choice. You must protect your house.
Block Lords. Alright, very captivating trailer, to be honest. Super exciting. Now, let's run through the webpage here and get a brief overview of the game. Let's go. Alright, so as we scroll down, choose your path. Farmer, Ruler, Knight, Raider. Okay, you'll be defined by your deeds. Forge alliances or forego them. Reap the land or wreak havoc. Cooperate, dominate, or annihilate. What path will you choose? Okay, Block Lords. Alright, so just to mention, as seen in The Hollywood Reporter, Forbes, Benzinga, GameStop, Tech Times, and VentureBeat. Alright, we know there's been some features here. Block Lords is definitely highly anticipated. Now, how medieval will you go? Reap the rewards. Who said hard work doesn't pay? Grow, gather, trade, and join forces. Help your kingdom thrive, and so shall you. Battle for your legacy. Some swear loyalty to a lord. Others answer to no one. Some defend, others destroy. Champion honor or slay mercilessly. What will you fight for? Rise to the throne. Manage cities and entire kingdoms. Govern with a fair hand or an iron fist. Make alliances or make war. At the top, there is only one rule. Yours. Alright. So how medieval will you go? Taking us back to the Middle Ages. Now there are legendary heroes in Block Lords. Become lord or lady of the nation in Block Lords by owning a legendary hero. Rule other live players, control taxes, set bounties on raiders, hire city guards, and start the game with specialized stats and traits. Alright, so being a lord, you are able to rule over lands. And there's an example of a character here. We've got Lady Lord. Who runs the empire? Ladies. Lady Lord shattered the stained glass ceiling and now leads an army of women to take what's theirs and what's not. She had it with all the lords splaining on how to run a queendom and forget giving them a smile. She'll give them the pointy end. So there's a variety of characters within Block Lords. We've got a few here. Brutalius, we've got Duke Chad, Angela Lucifer, Rose Thorn, and there's 40 here that are showcased on the homepage at blocklords.com. So definitely a wide array of choice as to the path you choose to forge. Now let's take a little glimpse here at some of the gameplay highlights. Got the UI highlighted on the main page, castle battle experiences, farming, the tavern. We've also got the village, as you can see the base building elements, wild battles, and another interesting thing about this game is that there's a lineage system, the genealogy, the dynasty feature within Blocklords as well. As you continue to expand your kingdom, we've got the raid experience within the game as well. So many ways to experience the realms of Blocklords. It is for gamers, by gamers. Blocklords team, as a team of gamers themselves, they love creating memorable experiences that can be shared together with others. MetaKing Studios started small, but the studio now includes more than 100 people spanning 8 different countries. Technology is the team's passion, and they're dedicated to creating a dynamic, scalable game that will stand the test of time, built on one solid foundation: fun. So if you want to learn more about MetaKing Studios, you can check out their website as well. Very big things happening right now. Now there's a lot of huge partners as far as this ecosystem is concerned. Just to highlight 2 big ones: Polygon and Immutable X, working together, making it fun for everyone. Love to see it. You can also check out all the latest news on blocklords.com as well, if you want to go and get caught up or stay updated with all the current events. This is where you've got to go. Alright, so be sure to sign up and stay updated. You can do that at blocklords.com. Alright, awesome. So before we go ahead and dive into the game ourselves and really get a taste of the kingdoms of Blocklords, I just wanted to share a few highlights. Recently, myself, alongside some of the core team members at Yield Guild Games, had the opportunity of sitting down with David Johansson, the CEO behind MetaKing Studios and Blocklords, and it was actually really quite a treat. I recommend that you go and peep the video and get caught up of some of the more in-depth topics related to Blocklords. And I'm just going to share a brief clip here from that discussion, just so you can have a glimpse right before we dive into the gameplay here. So check it out, everyone. Let's go.
I've seen so much content across the community from so many creators, so it looks like a lot of fun. If you'd like to share with us, let us know some of the updates and just some of the things that are going on with your team at MetaKing, and what we can expect this year. That'd be pretty awesome. Love to hear it.
Yeah, totally. And thank you for playing. You definitely you should have gotten in earlier. There's a lot of lords now that are powerful, but I'm sure they'll gladly take your taxes. But we'll talk a little more about the lord system later for the reveal. But essentially, Blocklords is built on 4 pillars of gameplay, and we think these 4 pillars are very important for the game's economy as a whole. So essentially, the 4 pillars are farming, fighting, ruling, and conquering, right? So those are really the 4 main pillars. Farming is essentially the focus of the community beta, right? So it's all about getting into the game, starting your own little farm. Every player has their own farm. Recruiting squads that will have different specializations. You have everything from builders to lumberjacks to cooks to hunters. These different types of squads are controlled by you, the player, and will be able to amass different types of resources from your own farm, right? As you're amassing resources, as you can see on the screen now, there are different events that will come up, and events are essentially small cinematics, little storylines. Like for example, this event here, someone stole all your fruit, and you end up finding more fruit in the forest because of the decision you took as a player. And this is really what the farming and the community beta is all about, is for us to really showcase the main core gameplay mechanics for farming players, and how resources are gathered and generated by users in Blocklords. And obviously that's going to be a very important part as we set up everything for battle features later in the year, because farming is essentially the staple of the economy, right? The staple of the economy. If you don't have farmers, if you don't have resources, there's really nothing to fight about. So that's really, for me, that was very important that we got the farming right first, and that we made the farming and farm building mechanics engaging, because if we don't have that, it's really hard to justify and motivate the fighting enough in later gameplay features. So that's why we've made it the core of the community beta. And so far, the response has been very positive about the farming gameplay. A lot of players telling me about how addicted they are and how they keep going back to their farm, several times a day to get as many resources as possible. And also to add a little spice to it, we added the season missions, which you pulled up earlier, where essentially for completing different missions, you will get rewarded with might and EXP. And if you complete all of the missions for the season, you will actually win the Legacy Militia hero, which will be the first fighting hero of the Blocklord universe, essentially.
Okay. Very interesting stuff.
Alright. I really just wanted to share a highlight there from the discussion. It was definitely a very in-depth chat, and if you want to get caught up, make sure you peep the video on any of Yield Guild's socials. You can also check it out here on my YouTube channel as well. And yeah, learn more about Blocklords and what's to come in the near future. But without further ado or delay, let's dive into the game itself and discover what the Kingdoms of Blocklords really has to offer. Let's go. Alright, so when we launch into the game, we're greeted with the world map. Now, you can explore the map and select the region which you would like to begin your journey and build your farm. Now, I've gone ahead and selected Yield Guild's region under Gabriel Dizon, and I am ready to pursue my conquest and build my farm. So let's go back to the farm and let's see what this game is all about here. Now, just a few basics. Q, W, E, A, S, D are the keys that we utilize to maneuver our lands. Now we can zoom in with the scroll bar, interact with various elements within our lands. So we've got villagers here. No, you got a few elements here. We've got the foreman house. It's a comfortable abode where squads can recover and store their supplies. Now there's a few elements coming soon. And if we take a look here just at some of the features within the UI, we've got our squad where I've begun with villagers. I've just recently started off 2 builders. And then you can have heroes as well. I've got 4 heroes that I've gone ahead and imported into the game after I picked them up off the marketplace. So if you do want to import your heroes, once you've grabbed them at the marketplace, when you visit blocklords.com, you connect your wallet, you pick your poison, immutable, or polygon, then you get your heroes, and you basically head to your profile, select the heroes that you'd like to import into the game, and then you go ahead and finalize that action, and they will be immediately transferred to the game within 10 seconds. So yeah, we have the freedom of the marketplace for all of our in-game content, and it is fairly intuitive and very streamlined, to be honest, with the power of Immutable X and Polygon. So love to see it. Now let's touch on a few things here. We can go to the season missions. There are 15 days remaining. This is the community beta quest line, and if you're able to gain enough EXP within the time frame, you can obtain a Legacy Militia hero, which is one of the first fighting heroes introduced into Blocklords. So we're starting a little late, but you never know. There may be enough time. I'm going to grind this and see how we fare on the quest line here over the next 3 weeks. So let's take a look at what we need to do here. We need to send builders to build a lumber mill. So I've got some builders here on my land. They're just hanging out over here. Let's interact with them. You click on our builder and we're going to construct a new building. Now we need to build a lumber mill. So here we are, a facility where lumberjacks hone their skills. Trees are cut down and timber is stored. Awesome, lumberjacks. This is a building feature of building this particular structure. So we're gonna go ahead and build the lumber mill. Awesome. Under construction, and I am sending my builders to go ahead and complete that task. Now they're going to go and work on that for us. And in the meantime, I'm going to check out a few elements here. If we hit up the shield at the top bar of the UI, it shows your current status. This also showcases your might, and essentially might is what you work for, and you use the might to upgrade your status and unlock more features for your farm, like new buffs and events. You can unlock power to gain buffs. Awesome. Congratulations! You finished the build lumber mill mission and unlocked the lumberjack squad. Now you can really start chopping away at those woods. Awesome. Got some materials. You can now recruit lumberjacks under your command and send them to chop wood. Okay, great. So touching back on the buffs, new events for your farms. Awesome. And then there's more status. More status benefit will be available in future patches. So this is still the community beta, but just a glimpse at some of the elements that we're able to experience within the realms of Blocklords. Very cool. Alright, so these guys have finished the lumber mill, and we can actually obtain lumberjacks now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and check out the squad. I'm gonna recruit the squad here. Get some lumberjacks. Alright, let's recruit. Boom. Congratulations, recruitment success. You can now lead your lumberjack squad to gather wood resources even more efficiently. Time to boost that wood supply. Okay, awesome. Assign hero. Assigning a hero to a squad will greatly improve stats, efficiency, and resource collection. Try assigning a hero to your builder squad. Ooh, very nice. Okay. If you do not own a hero, you can get one from the Blocklords Marketplace. Alright, so I've already done that part. Assign a hero to a squad is the quest line here. So let's see, what do we got? We've got builders, we've got villagers, we've got lumberjacks. So what shall I do? Okay, so I gotta check out these elements here, see what matches. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and assign a hero to a squad. So let's take a look at what this looks like. Let's check out the lumberjack squad. See where these guys are at here. Check out my lumberjacks and let's go. You can check out their statistics here. And I'm gonna go ahead and add Titan Edsworth to my lumberjack squad. Let's go. Congratulations, hero on board. Your new hero commander is here to power up your squad's abilities big time. Get ready for some epic improvements. Okay. Build stone mine. Stone is used to build and upgrade various buildings. Thankfully, our land has a lot of it. We just need to construct a mine and start extracting it at scale. Okay, so the next task is to send builders to build a stone mine. So let's check out my builders here. And let's see what we can build. Alright, stone mine. A location where miners can work diligently to excavate rocks. Let's go. Building features, you can obtain miners. So let's go ahead and build a stone mine. Let's do it. Building a stone mine. Where shall I put it? Here. So we go ahead and we send our builders here. Let's check them out. Alright, so the builders are going to go ahead and build the stone mine here. Pretty awesome. Just going over a few of the elements here, checking out the season rewards. Recruiting squads. Okay, congratulations, rock on. You've wrapped up the build stone mine mission and unlocked the miner squad. Time to dig deep and unearth those valuable resources. You can now recruit miners under your command and send them to mine stone. Let's do it. Just gonna claim whatever I have completed here. Looks like just one. Alright. So we can recruit a mining squad now. So how about we do that? Let's recruit a squad. We can recruit some miners. Let's go. I'm gonna recruit a miner here. Congratulations. Miners recruitment done. You're all set to direct your miners to collect those precious stone resources. Let the quarrying commence. Awesome. Send miners to mine stone. Alright, so let's take a look for my miners here. Got the lumberjacks. Where are my miners? Let's go. These are the miners. Out here hanging out by the trees. Alright, so we're gonna send our miners to mine stone. Stone mining. To the mines and quarries with ye, from which stone is drawn. Select location. Where do we have stone? We got it over here, guys. So we're gonna send them over there. They're on their way. Very awesome. Very cool. Alright, alright. So as you can see, getting a hang of, building out some of the different resources here. We're getting mines. We've got the farming aspect right now. Resource gathering is very much kicking off here. So this is just a taste, and it definitely gets more and more complex the further you progress. So let's check out some of the other elements here within the game. So we're gonna go to this castle, and basically there's a few elements that we can access. There's an in-game marketplace where you can go ahead and visit the public shop, and at the public market you can level up this market. You can go ahead and trade for specific resources within the game: stone, wood, tools, wheat, food, and grain. So we've got the public shop, we've got the exchange for gold, so you can hit up the gold exchange and then go ahead and exchange your resources for gold as well. And then a mystery shop will be introduced at a later time. And as you go ahead and navigate and play the game, your farmers and your builders, your miners, everyone's out there working and missions are being accomplished. So congratulations, nailed it. You've mastered the art of collecting stone more efficiently. Your resource game just got a whole lot stronger. Awesome. Build wheat field. Enough nonsense. This is a farm after all. We must ready ourselves for this year's harvest. Begin by sending your builders to construct a wheat field. This field will grant bountiful harvest, I'm sure, but our builders are weary, my lord. You can send them to the foreman house to rest. Okay, so now we've got to send our builders to rest. Very interesting. So head back to this menu. So we took a look at the marketplace. There's also the city coffer. So whoever the lord of this particular kingdom is would basically be the person that directs the city coffer. As we can see, Gabriel Dizon is the one responsible. Very nice, very nice. We've also got City Hall, where we can see the lord daily tasks, and this would be available to the lords. We've also got the tax policy available here, and of course the lord would be the one dictating all of these elements of this particular land region as well. So very interesting, very dynamic, very in-depth experience here. And you can see the tax policy, depending on level, is distributed accordingly. So just a few elements here within the in-game menu. You can see there are many elements still to come: bulletin, tavern, brewery, activity, developments. So you'll be able to see these different things within the game, which is great. You can access updates and news. Very cool. So let's go back to the farm. Just enjoying the game overall. The scenery is beautiful, the graphics are very well done. Animations are great, the cinematics are great. Overall, very intuitive gameplay. Love the concept. Medieval times. Block lords. Very good stuff, MetaKing. Love to see it. The Lord of Blocks. Hail, the Lord of Blocks. Awesome. Alright, just playing around with a few more elements of the game here. Check out our stamina. You can see everything here on the side. For our builders, for our villagers, lumberjacks, miners, and as you continue to progress, you continue to build out your squad. So let's see what our lumberjacks are up to. See if we can send them to chop some wood. Nice. Miners are working. Builders are working at the moment. They just rested. Awesome. Indeed, my lord. Give your squad a well-deserved rest when they need it, and they'll return refreshed and ready to serve you even better. Awesome. Complete wheat field. Now that our builders are well rested, you can send them to finish the wheat field. Okay, so let's go check out the builders. Gonna construct our wheat field in order to obtain farmers, because farmers tend to the fields, tilling the soil and growing wheat to provide. So definitely need to get our farmers here. They provide a reliable source of sustenance for the community. Let's go. Alright, so where do we plant our wheat field? Okay, right here. We get to select. Okay, I'm gonna put one here. Alrighty, builders are out there going to construct the wheat field. What else we got here? Villagers, no stamina. Let's send them to recover. Back to the recovery house. Lumberjacks. They're out there working. I sent them to go and chop wood. Building success. Your wheat field is up and running, and the farmer squad is now unblocked. Time to reap the benefits of a bountiful harvest. Okay, awesome. Recruit farmers. The field is ready, but we need farmers to work the land. Recruit a farming squad to start growing crops. Alright, while delving deep into a cave, our miners come across a hidden chamber filled with a vast wealth of treasure. The miners are shocked and elated at their discovery, but they are also unsure of what to do with the treasure. Share the wealth? This wealth belongs to the farm. What shall we do? Well, let's just bring this back to the farm. Let's be greedy with it. This wealth belongs to the farm! Despite some grumbling, the miners entrust the gold, jewels, and other valuable items to you, knowing that you will put it to good use for the benefit of the farm and its people. Awesome. Thank you for your understanding, miners. I appreciate it. Let's go, let's go. Well, let's just go ahead and have fun with the game here. Let's see what we can do with our builders. Let's build the granary. Boom. They're on the way. The other builders are at rest here. Let's see if we can build something else. We'll go ahead and build a windmill. Boom. Send them out that way. Lumberjacks are at rest but 0 energy. Miners, 0 energy. Villagers, what can we get our villagers to do here? Pick fruit, recover, pick stone, pick wood. So we're going to get the villagers to go ahead and pick fruit. We'll get them out here in the trees. Now everybody's working, and the lumberjacks are resting. The miners are at rest as well, while the builders work and the villagers work. So you get a little idea of how this works and how you guide, all of the different squad members out here on your lands to go ahead and progress. So we continue to build structures, we continue to progress our lands, our productivity, obtain resources, and expand our power within the kingdoms here. So overall, Block Lords is looking like a lot of fun. I'm really having a lot of fun with the game right now. I'm definitely excited to dive into this when the full release hits. And everyone out there, make sure you're grinding and trying to work towards this legacy militia character, because there's only 15 days left and you want to go and claim as many of these quests as you can to work towards completion here. So good luck, have fun everyone. Overall, the Blocklords community beta is quite the experience. Looking forward to seeing more from MetaKing Studios and more updates from Blocklords here in the not so distant future. So really and truly, it has been a lot of fun. I look forward to the next update, and I can't wait to see this fighting hero introduced into the game and being able to see the raiding elements and the combat elements of Blocklords. It's definitely exciting to think about. It really does bring back civilization and Age of Empire vibes here, and I'm looking forward to see what comes next out of this project. So definitely keep an eye on it. Drop your comments, drop a like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and share your views on my experience. Blocklords has been quite the experience. I'm looking forward to more from this team, and I can't wait to actually dive into the full game. But until next time, protect your house. Blocklords. Peace.